You know, some girls collect heels and sandals. I collect hiking shoes, and I want to show you my favorite hiking shoes and why I use them, so stay tuned. It's a beautiful day in Colorado. The snow is melting, and want to welcome you to Spirit Forest. I am still down in the city. We got a ton of snow, right, Kyla? We got a ton of snow here, and I'm gonna show you a couple photos from my neighbor. So you gotta check out these photos, and you'll understand why I'm not up in the mountains camping right now. I really wanted to do that, but it's just been really tough to do so. So I'm down here in the city. We found a beautiful park to go to, and I am gonna show you some of my hiking shoes that I like. I get asked a lot of what are the best shoes, and I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, let's get all my shoes. All the shoes. Okay, we're gonna go over some of my shoes here. I didn't bring the pair of each one, so I brought one shoe of each of my hiking shoes to show you. There's a lot of different hiking shoes that you could use. I don't like boots, hiking boots. Now this is, to me, and everything I'm showing you, every advice that I give you is what's good for me. Please keep in mind, everybody has different feet, everybody walks differently, so you gotta find the right shoe for you. I know what the right shoe is for me, and that's what I'm gonna talk about, is why I like these shoes. So Kyla, give me a shoe. Okay, this is a, there we go. This shoe is a newer shoe. This is the shoe that I bought last year. It's a really hot shoe. So this shoe is really good in the early spring and late fall in the mountains, but in the summertime, this shoe can cause a lot of problems with my feet getting overheated. It is also waterproof, which is ideal. And I do like this rubber up here at the top. A lot of times as you're climbing over rocks and stuff, you'll kind of kick it a little bit and it doesn't injure your toes. I've had that happen with some shoes, and I'll show you some of those that I have that don't have this rubber here at the top. But it is a very warm shoe, again, really good for fall and spring. And I like the little clip on the end. So that's shoe number one. Okay, Kyla, give me number two shoe. Okay, this shoe is actually the same kind of shoe as the other one, same brand and everything. I bought this long time ago. Again, a very warm shoe, and you'll see where I wear out my shoes. So keep in mind wherever you wear out your shoes. This is why I don't like boots, because it must be when I'm hiking, what I'm doing is I'm walking and I'm hitting the sides of my feet. So all of my shoes wear out right here first, right on the inside. And so that's what happened to this shoe. Probably should give it away, but I don't like giving away my shoes. I get attached to them. I have stories with this shoe. Okay, so that's shoe number two. Kyla, shoe number three. Oh, I like this one. Okay, this one, I hiked a lot in this one. In fact, if you look at the back of it, you'll see that it's mostly worn out. I've done a lot of miles in this shoe. This was my favorite shoe. Maybe about 2 years ago, I was wearing this shoe a lot. And I still wear it every once in a while. Now I've been wearing it to stain and stuff. But you notice how that rubber is not in the top here? I injured my toes multiple times because I didn't have that extra rubber at the top. So keep that in mind. But what I liked about this shoe is that it's very, very lightweight. Again, waterproof, very flexible. It's really good in the summertime, not so good in the early spring and late fall because it gets really cold. The other shoes that I was just showing were better, but I really liked this shoe. Okay, we're gonna go for shoe. I don't know what number this is. I don't know.
4.
Shoe number 4. Now this shoe is very similar to the last shoe that I just showed you. If you notice that when I find a shoe that works for me, I buy multiple pairs of it. So this is my newer shoe. This is a Columbia shoe. Again, really flexible, really great for the summertime. And you notice what they changed on here too? They added the little toe kick on it. One of the things, I bought this shoe online and they must have changed their sizing or something, or maybe my foot's getting bigger, but this shoe's a little too small. So actually Madison's been using, my older daughter has been using this shoe more than me. It does go right up to my toes, but I am looking to buy another one of these with just a size bigger. I'm an 8.5, this is an 8.5, but I think in these shoes, these Columbias, I should be a, probably a 9. I'm gonna order it a little bit bigger. Okay, what do we got next?
The North Face.
Oh, the North Face. I got a lot of stories in this one. This is a North Face shoe. I had a friend that loved a North Face, so she said, hey, you gotta try it out. If I remember right, this is not waterproof. I did hike the entire Grand Canyon from rim to rim in this shoe. I absolutely loved it. I had no blisters or anything hiking the rim to rim in this. And that is a 25 point some miles. I think it's 25.5 miles. And I think it was close to like 11,000 or 10,000 feet in elevation gain and loss. And I did it all in one day. And so this was my shoe. I trained in this shoe and I hiked in this shoe. I do really like this shoe. So this again is a North Face shoe. Okay, we got now my winter boot. This is the only time I'm gonna wear a boot is in the winter time. These are Solomon's. I've been asked about these boots a lot. I don't know what the temperature goes down to, but my feet start getting cold about 5 degrees Fahrenheit, and so then I have to like constantly move. But I like these because it has a little lip right here. I can put some crampons on the shoe too. It fits really well in a snow boot, waterproof. It fits really good for my gaiters. It can go right on it because it has that little lip right there. So these are my winter boots. You see them a lot when I'm winter camping and hiking. Okay, now we're gonna go towards my kind of sandals, but I do take these backpacking with me. This one is a Teva, and Teva is my favorite brand. I've been wearing Tevas for a long time. I hiked these Tevas in, I think it was Maroon Bells area, which is near Aspen, Colorado. And there's a section on that trail that I was on. It was probably about a mile and a half where you are in mud about this deep. And if you see my other shoes, they're not boots, they're not high. And even if I had a boot, it wouldn't work. I ended up putting these on and hiking in these for at least a mile and a half. And they did really well. I mean, I knew I was gonna get all muddy, and I was just able to wash my feet off. Again, it was during the summertime. Also, there's been a couple times where I go up into the mountains and I'm wearing these shoes and I totally forget my hiking shoes and I just go backpacking anyways, and then I will wear these Tevas. Not the best thing for your ankles, but I have used them before. This is an older version of their Teva. I do have a newer version. Again, I have a lot of shoes. Here's a newer version of their Teva. I like this one better. What happens on the old ones is this Velcro kind of gives away, and then eventually it just doesn't work anymore. This one, they seem to have done a little bit better with the Velcro. They're really, really strong Velcro now. So this is the new Teva that you'll see me hiking in this summer too, if you see me hiking in Tevas. And then, yes, a flip-flop. There are times I won't bring a Teva with me, but I absolutely love taking off my shoes right after hiking. And this is a really cheap flip-flop. I'm not hiking in this. I'm just, when I get to my campsite, I just want to take off my shoes and walk around, and then I'll bring a really light little flimsy flip-flop, and I just hook it up to my backpack. And I'm telling you, this thing is awesome to have. So you might want to try that. And if you don't have any Tevas, it's just nice to be able to take off your shoes. One more shoe that I wanted to show you guys. In fact, I am wearing it, and that is just a regular running shoe. And sometimes I'll hike in that when I'm hiking around the foothills and stuff. Not waterproof at all, but I used to hike in that in my 20s, was just regular running shoes. And when it was raining, what I would do is just put on my Tevas and then hike in those until the rain stopped, and then put back on my my regular running shoes. I, again, don't like boots, and that, again, to each their own. I've gotten blisters in every boot that I have purchased, and it is just not fun for me. So I like these like trail runner type shoes. My ankles are pretty strong. I have pretty strong ankles, and I do a lot of stretching and stuff for my ankles before I go hiking on a big hike, and so that is the reason why I don't get a lot of injuries where some people they might, you know. So keep that in mind. I'm just showing you the shoes again that I use for backpacking and out in the wilderness. So I'm hoping to go camping next weekend and get you a camping video here soon. It is really deep up there right now. I just showed some pictures earlier in the video of what my neighbor has posted, and it's pretty deep right now, so it's a little tough. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to get up there. It's going to be warm this week, so hopefully some of it melted, and I'll get you a camping video here shortly. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.